That's it. You don't gotta have enough to be able to damn near put one couch in front of your bed if you needed to. That's it.
And on that note, welcome to the stream, guys.
Oh, we're live now?
Yeah, we just got live. How's everybody?
Hey, Jason.
Hey.
How's everybody doing? How's everybody weekend going?
Weekend, it's weekday.
How everybody weekend go?
Tuesday.
Well, we all gathered at my house.
Really?
Yeah, on Saturday. Except for JR, he wasn't there.
Because nobody told me.
You lie.
No, I'm
For
not.
real.
You was lying.
No, I found out afterwards.
Was it in the group meeting?
No, it wasn't.
I don't put stuff like that in group me.
Why? It's only family in it.
I just don't. I don't know why.
Well, maybe you should start.
Well, maybe you right. You might be right.
I was there all day.
What? So they was there all day?
Yeah, I came by
Yeah,
Sunday.
all day.
Everybody was gone.
We went
Yeah.
to eat.
Cause you know
We
Soleil
went to
don't
the
go.
place. We went to the before I let you go place, the Tupelo honey.
What?
You know where Candace had a baby shower at?
Oh, y'all went over there?
Yeah, we tried to go to First Watch, and we put our name on the list, and they told us that the time didn't start until we got here, which was kind of crazy. Why put your name on the list if the time wasn't gonna start? So we left there and we went to IHOP, but you couldn't even find a parking space over there. So we was on our way back, and Michelle said, "Oh, we ought to go to that place where Candace had her baby shower at." So that's where we ended up at.
Well,
And what place was that?
It's called
No, Arlington.
yeah, it's in Ros. Well, it's in Arlington. It's over there off of Lee Highway, off of Wilson Boulevard.
well, all right. They're not sponsoring no show, so we're not talking about them today.
Say what?
They're not sponsoring no show, so we're not talking about them today.
Who not sponsoring no show?
That restaurant.
That place you went to.
Although, was it good?
It was real good.
It was
So,
good when we went last time, the first time.
He didn't go though.
I know. No, I'm just saying, it was good.
Yep. But we found out on Sundays you got to have reservations to get in.
I mean, I'm sure
So y'all made one?
it's Sunday in Arlington. So it's Sunday after church in Arlington. Of course, you gotta have reservations.
Well, I didn't know. I'm not used to that. I'm not used to the reservation thing. I left that. I thought that was done when I left Jacksonville.
Brunch is a thing.
So
Yeah.
I see.
So, first things first, I want to just go ahead and throw congratulations to Taylor Hale for winning Big Brother 24. First black woman to win Big Brother.
Oh, good, because I'm like, who the hell is that? But yay.
Right.
Not only is she the first black woman to win Big Brother, she is the she has won the most money in Big Brother history.
How did they even win money on Big Brother?
Yes, that's up to $750,000.
What?
$750,000.
What did it used to be?
It used to be $500,000.
Oh, did they change it or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
She also is the first player to ever win both the actual competition and America's Favorite Player. And she is the first person to be put on the block, the eviction block, 6 times and then go on to win.
What kind of block?
Is that the one you was talking about that they didn't like? They thought she was snooty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, congratulations to the snooty.
Like, I'm just saying, listen, I feel like it is important to highlight black excellence when it happens.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Any and every time.
Oh, I agree. I don't have no issue with it. I just don't like them shows
I just
like
didn't know
that
who she
no
was.
more.
I haven't really watched
Like,
it.
I thought it was an interesting, like, for her to be after, like, that show has been on for 24 seasons, and she is the first black woman to win it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And apparently, it was 20 years to the day when the last black woman to sit in the final two, or the first black woman to sit in the final two, lost her seat.
Oh.
So it's like it all came full circle.
Who said that, JR?
What JR say?
He said, "What we talking about?"
We're
Yeah, because I
talking
don't
about
even know.
Anyway,
the first black lady on the Big Brother. She won. Not first black lady on there. She's the first black person to win.
black woman to
First
win.
black woman.
Black woman.
It's not the
Black
first
woman.
year.
Yeah, because last
Okay.
season was the first black person to win Big Brother.
Would that be a man?
Yeah, that was a man.
Okay.
I was gonna say you said person. It's like okay.
So he was the first black man, and she was the first black woman.
Yes.
2 years in a row.
2
Black
years
on
in a
black.
row.
Okay. Now this is black on black, black on black on black on
Black,
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 black, black, black, black, black, black.
black.
So don't
Yep.
expect to see that no time soon anymore.
Oh, they've done their tokens. We got a man and a woman.
I don't know. They tried real hard to get Homegirl out this season.
Is she black?
To get Taylor out? Yeah. And she's dark skinned black. She black like this.
No. Well, good for her. I don't think that really
Yeah, because
matters.
you like
but-
tar baby black.
Shut up, nigga.
What are y'all talking about? Are we using the N word? Oh, JR.
I
Did
didn't
y'all
say
see
the
that?
N word.
Did y'all see that article where the pastor cussed the Asian people out at the nail salon?
No.
Pastor.
It was a pastor of a church, and she had made an appointment to get her nails done. Her and her daughter, she had a 3 o'clock appointment. So when she got there, they couldn't find her appointment, but she heard. Now she says she heard her. You know how you be in the nail salon and they be speaking their language to each other, so you don't know what they saying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So she said.
she assumed.
She said, "Now I speak Spanish, and I'm fluent in Spanish and French, and I've been in them nail salons long enough to understand when they talk about it." So she said that the lady called her a nigger, and they both started laughing. And
Now,
so
wait a
she
minute.
was,
Wait,
I didn't know how
like,
it sounds. How'd she know? She said she speaks Spanish and French.
right, that's how
she
they're
said
saying.
she's been in
That's not-
them nail salons long enough to understand when they talking about people, and she heard the N word, and she proceeded to cuss them out.
Well, she proceeded to be
might have
wrong.
called them a Negro. She could have called them Negro.
And listen, some of those words sound very similar. I have a friend who is of Asian descent, and he was telling me some of the word, like some words do, because of the way that they're
The dialect.
the dialect, it can say you don't know what the people were saying. You know what? You were wrong. You were wrong, and you were wrong.
Unless you,
Right, but
unless
if
you
you
speak
are
their language.
servicing me, then you should be
Hey,
speaking
Mona,
to me in English.
Hey, Mona.
Hey, well, hello,
I
Mona.
like that. You better come on in.
And I agree with
You
you.
know, I get my nails done. They be getting on my nerves.
And I agree with you. But
I
if you're
always
not
tell when
talking
I
to
go in
me,
there and they start talking, speak English, because I need to know what you're saying.
I don't. As long as you keep doing these feet.
Right. You don't have to. No, my thing is, you don't have to. If when you're talking to them, that's fine. But don't be talking to them and then the person come over there and look at my nails. Because now I want to know. I said, what are y'all talking about?
Right.
How
I know they talk
beautiful
about
my
me all the
nails
time.
are.
Like, you pieces.
How beautiful
My
my
thing
nails
is,
are.
Yeah,
if
that's kind of like
y'all
when I be at work and we be all
you
talking
looking at
English,
me and y'all
and then they,
talking to each other and you talking in your language, I don't know whether you talking about me. Speak English. Don't talk
But
that way on me.
I'm
I need to
worthy
know
of
what you're
being
saying.
talked
You like,
about. I just need to know what you said when you said something, and then the other girl came over there and looked.
What you say, JR? You said it sounded like at work when what?
I said, yeah, that's just like when I be at work and we be all talking English, and then the Spanish guys will come and start, they be talking English, they start speaking Spanish, and I'm like, ho. We was talking English a second ago. Let's go with the English because I don't know what y'all talking about. They do it all the time. I've
They
been on
got
a
an
job
app you can
site
put
where they
on
had a
your
sign.
phone and it'll translate.
Yeah. I've been on a job site where they had on the job site English speaking only.
That's funny.
You know that was them damn Trump supporters.
You know that's what that was.
Oh yeah, he definitely was.
English speaking only. Like, dang. How dare they?
All right, y'all. So let's talk about a couple of things that's been happening in the news today. Did y'all, or this week, did y'all hear about? I was looking at the Tory Lanez, Trey Songz. Was it Trey Songz or August Alsina?
Yeah, but do we care?
No, but it's funny. I mean, it's on the news.
What is this news?
So apparently, Tory Lanez and August Alsina got into a bit of a scuffle last week.
Hold it. It was Tory Lanez and his people.
Right.
And August
Alsina
by himself.
And apparently, they got into a little altercation because August Alsina wouldn't dap Tory Lanez up, so he went and got his security. And, proceeded to go over there and beat that man up.
Right, but if you're going to do that, then why you got to go get people first?
Right.
And then why you need to find somebody because they ain't give you no doubt?
What are you going to do?
Listen, did you see the Instagram post where August Alsina called him a leprechaun?
What am I going to do?
No.
whose phone is? What's the noise?
No. Okay. They going to drop her off right here?
Selene, mute.
You're not talking to us.
You got a mute button.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, August Alsina called that man a leprechaun. Said this leprechaun. Really, I just feel like it's time for Tory Lanez to go home. Like,
but so wait, because what about the incident with him and Megan Thee Stallion?
Right,
Wasn't that him? Wasn't that him?
Is that the one that shot her?
That was him.
Did he shoot her?
He shot her in the foot.
Allegedly.
In the foot.
Ain't no allegedly, girl. Ain't no allegedly. You know he
I'm
did
gonna let
it.
that girl shit slide that one time. Don't ever call me girl.
Him off the tour.
Well, they did take him off the tour.
He's about some girl.
I mean, he got Napoleon syndrome, clearly.
And the thing is I was like, even
what
if
did you say, JR?
Yeah, I say he's gonna let that girl.
Fucking Jason called me girl.
One more time. One time. That's it. Like, I better not hear it again.
If you say dumb stuff, listen, you gonna get whatever come out of this mouth. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh boy.
Here
Let's
we
not
go.
do that.
So Jason, don't leave yourself open there. Y'all,
Right,
that was an open-ended statement. Just JR you talking to.
You know what? Actually, that is gonna be our topic for this week. When it comes to, because I watched the situation happen in one of my friend group chats.
Throwing shade.
I want to know, like, at what point, what is too far? Because we have a JR. And so we know to be ready for anything.
I think there's a fine line in how you deal with your family and how you deal with outsiders.
Outsiders, yeah. True, I agree.
And you gotta know
we do have and because we do have a JR, like, we don't take things, you know what I'm saying, the way an outsider might. Because there's been outsiders with JR. And he might hurt some feelings while we might be like, oh, that's just JR. You know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, you
That's
have
just
to,
JR
with
play too damn much.
JR, you have to put a caution note on there, you know.
First of all, y'all not gonna talk about me like I ain't here.
At least you here.
We know you here. We're not talking about you like you're not here.
I mean, it's the truth. We as a family have learned to have a thick skin. Although I still say there are some lines you just don't cross. You know what I mean? Like regardless.
JR don't know. Clearly, JR
He
don't know
yeah,
that.
he don't know what that
He
is.
don't know that. He doesn't know that. He don't know what lines there are not to cross. But like I
He's
think
actually gotten better as he's gotten older.
Older.
He's gotten better.
that is also true because
Just
listen,
a
y'all.
little bit, though. Just a little bit.
Listen, y'all, because 10 years ago we couldn't do this show.
Hell no. Not with JR.
Not with JR.
I think y'all over
Yeah, I
exaggerate.
would have you fighting. No.
JR, you made somebody cry at an IHOP.
I don't remember that.
Who?
Was it Ashley?
Yes.
Who is Ashley?
Your friend?
Your ex Ashley.
What?
Because he met Paul the same. He met Paul the same weekend he met Ashley.
What did he make her cry about? I don't remember it.
Just being JR.
Yeah, but what you got to give me? What did he do?
I don't remember this.
I don't remember that because I feel like Ashley, Ashley's rough. Like I could see her coming back at him. Like, what did she? Are you sure it was he that made her cry? Or was it me?
No, it was JR.
Right, it was probably Solange.
Soleil, you may have had something to do with it, but Jay, she looked at you and said, "Soleil, CC, it's time to go."
Now she might have got pissed off, but I can't see him really making her cry because Ashley is like, she can cut. She mouthy too. So I can't really. I don't know. I don't remember it. So I can't even.
I do because he went and said something to Paul, and Paul said something right back, and he said, "Oh, okay." Shut JR right on up.
If we don't have the content, we can't really talk about it because we don't know the content. So it's almost that's a story that you and I don't remember. So that's
we can move on from that, but that's not. But I just think that yes, you have to have. Sometimes you go back and forth. You play the dozens. You shade. You read people. But I think there is an unspoken line that you don't cross.
Maybe not to get too personal.
I think you gotta be sensitive of the people in the room. And if somebody if you know that somebody can't take that or they're gonna get angry or their feelings gonna be hurt, yeah, you should pull back. But if you've been around this person for a long time, you notice how this is going, you can, a person is only going to go as far as you let them. So if you keep feeding into it, they're going to keep dishing it out.
Except for JR, because he doesn't care. He's going to go as far as he wants to.
No, even with him, if you keep feeding into it and letting him know he upset you, he going to keep pushing. But if you ignore him, he just backs off. And I've learned that over the years with JR. That's just how he does.
JR's an attention whore, so.
Yeah, okay. I'm listening
you
now.
Are, JR.
You like attention.
I'm a grown-ass man. I don't need no attention.
Let me just tell y'all how I went to this barbecue place yesterday. And for those of us Florida folks, remember Bono's?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
The salads. Well, this place is not Bono's, that's for sure. But it's not too bad. Because Northern Virginia barbecue make you go, whatever. There's a place out here, they say that they're North Carolina barbecue, and they lie. And they should not do that. Like, I really want to write to them and be like, you need to take that sign off.
I bet you they give you white coleslaw. They ain't even give you They give you
Right.
slaw. They
They
give
give
you
you, they give
cold
you the
slaw.
red slaw, and
It
you
all
know how.
depends on what I have noticed. It depends on what side of. If you're on the 85 side, you get the red slaw because that's what they do. If you on the 95 side, they give you the white slaw.
Yeah, they dead
But I'm
wrong for
just
that white slaw.
all
I
of
don't
it.
like nobody's slaw.
What I'm saying is that don't say that because you know how North Carolina barbecue is usually like it's pulled pork, and it almost has like a little bit of, if you eat chitlins, it kind of has that kind of, that
Because
real
it has
pig.
vinegar.
Because it's
It has
vinegar
that
based.
Vinegar
The
in it.
vinegar,
Vinegar
yeah,
base.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
because they
so
make
this
that
barbecue,
vinegar. It's like vinegar and hot sauce, and they even give it to you in a separate to pour over
I'm
your
so
pork
mad at them.
so it don't
I done went
dry
up
out.
the road. They said North Carolina barbecue. Let me
You
get
got
on over there.
excited.
And I done went over there,
You got
and they
excited.
done had, I don't know whose barbecue that was, but it wasn't North Carolina. They might have been talking about, I don't know.
They might have
Some
been
other
North Carolina Avenue
It was
barbecue.
North Carolina Street.
Yeah. North Carolina Avenue barbecue. They didn't mean real North Carolina
I was
barbecue.
really upset. I was truly upset. Like, I was not happy. But this barbecue place that I took, I'm bringing the residents here on Thursday after we go pick some apples and pumpkins. So
So,
just had to tell you that.
so back on the news tip, because I hadn't finished doing that. We just moved on real quick. So did y'all see, now listen, I love America's favorite dictionary, T.I.
What? Is that a show?
No, he talking about T.I.
Did he call him America's favorite dictionary?
Listen, because he just be saying what he like to use big words, and I don't think he always knows what they mean. But I'm gonna read y'all this, and I want y'all to tell me what he's actually. I want to see if y'all can translate what he's saying.
Okay.
Now he's talking to DJ Academics, who apparently said some things about Lil Wayne's daughter Reginae on his show.
Oh Lord!
He
Why
said,
is somebody talking about somebody else's daughter? That's disrespectful.
hold on, he said, Academics, please find time to get with me. I'd love to chat about the remarks you made about my niece, Reginae Carter. Let's exchange perspectives, man to man, and see if you depart with the same conclusion. She was raised by a village who loves and protects her with all of our physical and spiritual abilities. She is my business, hence why I would love to handle this matter privately, which is why I've been calling and texting trying to speak with you. Look forward to the opportunity to get together soon. Thanks in advance.
That mean I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I don't think so. It sounds like he was just trying to be appropriate, knowing that it was probably
He
something
was
that might.
appropriately telling him, "I'm gonna beat your behind if you keep talking about my niece."
I think he was really trying to, like, just in case it got out in the world, it didn't look like he was threatening to him. So he was using very good words, I think, that basically says, let's sit down man to man and let's talk this out. That's why I don't think that there was anything to that. I mean, now it's something, I don't want to assume.
But you got to read between the lines.
I want you face to face because I'm gonna punch your lights out because you over here talking about my niece.
Yeah, you got to read between the lines.
He said, if we depart on the same conclusion, like I like that part. Tell me if we can depart on the. Did he say the same conclusion?
He said, and see if he said, let's exchange perspectives, man to man, and see if you depart with the same conclusion.
I love that. Now
that's
brilliant.
Is a threat.
And see if you gonna keep saying it.
That is a threat. He threatened the hell out of this man. He said, I will beat the brakes off of you.
I'm not going to say that. I don't know that. I don't know.
It sounds like a threat to me.
That.
It sounds like a threat. Because he didn't come out and say, if I get with you, I'm going to whoop your behind. He said, let us meet man to man and see if you can come up with the same conclusion.
I do appreciate that. That is a wonderful.
I mean, it is a wonderful. It is a wonderful way of saying, say one more thing about my niece and see if I don't beat the hell out you.
Yeah, because you may not depart. I appreciate that. Good job, T.I. I like it.
Listen, though, if you know, that's one of them things that if you know, you know.
He was nice,
So
nasty.
did y'all see the thing on what's his name? Justin Bieber's wife?
What?
What?
Okay, you know how she's supposedly starting this new trend where she puts the eyeliner on the lip, the dark eyeliner, and then she puts a darker lipstick, and she calls it a new trend. And
That is not new.
Black women
My
been doing
mom
that for
used to do
years.
that.
she got serious backlash from that. They were talking about it on Good Morning America this morning, and they
She
was like,
needed to.
she said that this is stuff that African Americans and Latinos have been doing for years, and all of a
Forever.
sudden, this girl say, and this white woman come over here, she gonna darken her lips, and then she gonna take it as a trend. Boy, they was riding her today.
They should, because that's not new, and that's something that's been going on. Yeah,
But
goodness,
they've
I
been
can't.
doing that. They've been doing. You okay? Yeah. What's the matter? In the house?
Wait a
Oh.
minute. What's
Did he say he got attacked or there's a cat?
Oh Lord, that's funny.
So, I mean, that's like when Bo Derek ran across the beach with the braids in her head, and all of a sudden, everybody wanted to get braids. It's a new trend. It was like, no, they've been doing that for years. We've been getting braids, cornrows and stuff, and because this woman decides she's gonna run across the beach with these braids in her head, it's a new thing. It's a new fashion trend. So the
But
girl said, y'all need to give the culture. I mean, even if you had a mention that, African Americans and Indian, Latinos have been doing this for years, give them some kind of recognition, but don't just do stuff and say, oh, this is a new trend. She called it a chocolate brownie.
what?
Yeah,
She better
because
sit
they're
chocolate
putting
brownie stuff
dark
down.
on their
She knew what she was
Botox
doing.
lips.
So next up on the docket, I don't know if you guys saw this or if you care. I enjoy the idea of this. Rihanna is going to be headlining the next Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
headlining the Super Bowl halftime. Good for her.
So that
I
means
saw
that
that.
hopefully maybe we'll get a new Rihanna album this year. Yay. I know for some of y'all don't care, but for me that's great.
I think that's good. I'm really happy to see all these people that they're doing with the Super Bowl. Like I'm happy that they're keeping it black on black, black on black, 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 black.
Well, apparently they wanted Taylor Swift and she said no.
Well, they asked Rihanna once before, and she said no.
Yeah.
But she said no because of what's his
The
name?
Janet thing.
Who?
Jay-Z?
Kaepernick.
Yeah.
Oh. Holy.
They cut the check. Like they cut the check.
Well, good for her.
So there is a woman that said Mystical prayed with her to get rid of the bad spirits before he raped her.
What?
So I don't know if you guys know Mystical has been.
That's some Jim Jones shit.
Mystical apparently has been charged with multiple counts of rape of multiple women, and this woman has come forward and said that he prayed with her. He requested to pray with her to get the bad spirits out of her body before he raped her.
Is he in jail?
Not yet.
Is that Mystical Danger?
Yes.
Is that him?
Yep.
Oh, well, go ahead, though.
First of all, how many fucking mysticals do you know, Selene?
I was just making sure. Like, because it could have been P.D. Pablo or something. I was making sure.
Sorry, y'all. I had dropped off. So y'all talk about mystical. Look at me. Mystical.
Yes.
Did you see they said the victim said he made her pray with him?
Victim says Mystical forced her to pray with him to rid her body of bad spirits before raping her.
He ain't working with a full deck. I used to love me some Mystical too. He
So I said danger.
he was
told
home. He
you.
just got out for sexual assault.
Yeah.
Danger. That's what he said.
Listen, we didn't know when he said danger. They was talking. He was talking about
He
himself.
told you watch yourself.
Yeah,
Watch
that's what he
yourself.
said. Danger.
He been warning us
We
this
didn't know
whole.
he literally meant that shit.
Listen, he been warning us this
I
whole
told
time.
you, watch yourself. Then he said, "Go ahead, though."
Right. Go ahead, though.
And show me what you're working with.
What? I'm telling you,
Listen.
that like gives a whole new meaning to the songs, don't it? Like danger.
Okay, look, I'm about to go look up
Listen.
the words.
That's
All
why
of them
you can't be
subliminal
looking up the
messages.
words of these songs. I'm telling
R.
y'all.
Kelly used to do it. Show me some ID before I get knee deep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, listen to him.
Clearly, that didn't mean shit.
Oh, yeah, but for R. Kelly,
Well,
because
because you know that was a lie.
R. Kelly said, "Show me some ID because I want to make sure you underage."
Or maybe he wanted to see ID to make sure she was in middle school.
Right.
School ID is what he meant to say.
I want to see your middle school ID.
Yeah.
Oh, come on,
Show me your free lunch pass.
No, but let's get off the sexual assault people.
So apparently there is a
let's
petition.
talk about I want to talk about the coach for the Boston Celtics.
I was good. That was the next thing on the list.
How did you get caught on the ring camera? I was listening to Steve Harvey. They was talking about him. They talking about he's a horrible cheater.
So him and Nia Long were in a relationship.
Oh,
he's a horrible cheater.
Listen, I saw somebody say, "Oh, Nia Long, like you gonna cheat on Nia Long? Like who? What happened?" Oh
Listen,
my goodness.
Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce.
Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And Eric Benet broke up with Holly Berry, so come on now.
But no, he cheated on her.
He cheated on Holly Berry.
And then said he was a sex addict. I think he just said that to make it sound good.
Uh-huh.
Now she's with one of my favorite artists, Van Hunt.
Is she?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Holly Berry might be a little crazy.
That's
Holly Berry.
But no, okay. So let's get back to the coach, though.
Yes.
So what I need to understand is, like, everything he's doing is out in the media. We haven't seen this victim yet.
Who?
We haven't seen this. We haven't seen the victim. They have not. You have not seen the victim yet. Her name hasn't come out. None of that.
Oh, you talking about the woman that he was cheating with?
Yeah, because they said it was a consensual. But why is it looking like she's this victim? But it's looking like she's this victim because he worked under her.
Right.
Literally. I mean, she worked under literally.
Not worked under her literally. I mean, and she also had a working relationship with Nia Long as well.
But wait a minute. They said that because they said Nia Long just moved permanently to Boston, and she made all the arrangements
for them to meet.
That's the stuff that I've read.
Now, yeah, I know that they say that she had previously worked with Nia Long on her travel as well. So
what I read was she arranged for Nia Long recently moved to. Shit, my bad.
Oh, you saying she was a travel agent and all that stuff and got her there? Because I was confused.
She works for the Celtics too.
Right.
So because he's the coach, her position is she probably makes the travel arrangements for the coaches. I mean, for the coach, the team, their families, the whole nine. So
well, she was doing her job literally.
I'm making an example out of him, but why haven't we seen her?
Because here's the deal. I wouldn't want to be seen. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I get it, but sometimes the name is found out. They're keeping that tight.
Yeah, they are. They don't
I mean,
listen.
she haven't even been able to come up with it. But here's my thing. They said he went to her house and her husband overheard their conversation on the ring standing outside the damn door.
Wait a
That's
minute.
that's what the
You got to be a stupid motherfucker to not know that ring camera was there.
Husband, she was married too?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
But that just came out. With the
Why don't
ring,
they go to the, what is wrong with people? You don't go to the real house. You don't do, what the hell? You know what? They're too old for that. They're too old.
I want to
just wanted
see.
to be, I think they wanted to be found out.
That could be very well true. Maybe,
I
listen, here's
theory on this. This is what I think. I think she was married to Average Joe. When Average Joe found out who it was, he leaned on her like, you need to, she probably was like, baby, I'm sorry, honey, I'm sorry, whatever. And he was like, oh no, we're going to get paid off of this. And I think he put her.
that makes sense too. Like that. Listen,
why would you go? That's stupid. There's too many. That's just dumb. Like you gonna go to the on the porch where the ring is. Like you can see a ring, people. And if I'm cheating, you best believe my eyes is looking everywhere. And I'm a coach of a
I'm a coach of a national basketball team,
Right.
and I am engaged to Nia Long.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You don't think people watching? No, come on. Something ain't right about that.
That's what I'm saying.
Is there a movie?
You said Nia Long moved to Boston?
Is Nia Long?
Yes.
I'm about to go to Boston. I got to take a trip.
What your lord?
Did you hear Siobhan?
She said bye.
Tell her I
Siobhan
won't
said
cheat on
bye.
her.
Have at
And
it.
I'd be like Trey in Boys in the Hood.
So the last one I have on the docket for today, before we can just have a free chat. What do y'all think about? This happened a couple weeks ago, but what do y'all think about this Tiffany Haddish Ari Spears story?
Who?
Oh, about the rape thing? I read about that.
So
apparently there was like video or something that they did and made them do some stuff. It was dropped. It was dismissed.
Dismissed, yeah.
The charge was dismissed, but so what happened was they did this was years ago for Funny or Die. Ari Spears and Tiffany Haddish did a skit called From the Eyes of a Predator.
Don't fuck up the man's name now.
Here that it is. Aries. Like the sign.
Like the sign. And they used actual children in...
I'll never push mute, goddammit.
And they used actual children in the skit and had the children doing things like, taking a bath with Ari Spears in the tub with them, and just it was very suspect.
Is there something wrong with your tongue? You can't say Ari Spears, motherfucker.
It is. I said Ari Spears.
You said Ari Spears.
You keep calling him Aries. That's all right. That's what he been calling him. So it's gonna take a minute. But look, I had never knew.
I guess you're not the one with the venom tongue anymore.
Until this came up. Shut up, JR. Until this came up. And then I was like, that's to me, that was in poor taste.
Yes.
Tiffany
said that she regretted. She said she wished she would have not done it.
Right. And she said she lost behind that. She don't have any, she had some endorsements and because I think she was doing Groupon at one time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lost a lot of that stuff. And then the charges were dismissed. And then I read something the other day where they said this woman was at a birthday party with Tiffany Haddish.
Well, they used to be really close friends.
Birthday party or the other person, I don't know exactly what, but I was like, so Tiffany, she had said she regretted, but Ari Spears came on and was like, this person is just trying to get money. Because
he's probably thinking, I think if you're looking at from an actor's point of view, if that's what they were trying to do, we have movies right now where there are kids and all types of stuff,
Right.
and so maybe he's looking at it like that. Like, well, he probably wasn't in the tub naked with, you know what I'm saying? He was probably sitting there and doing all. I mean, there are plenty of movies that are made like that. And so if they were doing in their artistic ability, like you said, it is in poor taste. But if you're thinking as like an artist and trying to do whatever it was that you were trying to do, you're not looking at it like that. Because like I wasn't looking at it like that. I'm just doing what the script said.
No, the
You know what I
skit
mean?
was
And
called
so-
something.
The skit was called "Through the Eyes of a Child Molester" or a predator.
Yeah.
So the intent was
it's still a script.
right, but you wrote that script.
And she,
He
but my
wrote
thing,
it.
Yeah, he wrote it.
Wait, he wrote.
saying that you,
Oh.
if you, like, even if you didn't know what was going on beforehand, you were there watching, or you should have been, and you could have been like, "Oh, nah, we're not doing this."
Hold
He
on. So
wrote
I don't
that?
even know what's going on. So what happened now?
Wait.
So let's do
But
this
so-
There
again.
was a skit.
He's doing Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish,
Right.
trying to say they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wrote a script called "Through the Eyes of a Predator,"
Mm-hmm.
a child predator.
Uh-huh.
And in the script, in the skit that they did, because they performed, it was up on the website till about 2.5 years ago, and it had children in their underwear, children in the tub, children in this, and Aries Spears, see, I said it right that time, was like in the tub with them, or like in these spaces playing this child molester, this child predator. And
Wait. Well, actually, in like underwear and stuff.
yes.
Well, see, hold on. So now, if that's the case, you got to sue a lot of people because anybody got to play that kind, huh?
Yeah. I'm listening to you.
Because
That's
he's
right.
not, and you best believe, ain't like Aries Spears was naked. He probably had on swim trunks in the tub, but they don't show you that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that, but what's the difference if the little girls or the little kids? Don't condone no pedophile shit at all. But what if you at the pool, they damn near got almost the exact same outfit they probably had on if they would have been in that tub because they was in the underwear. So
But I also
maybe
think
it's close to underwear.
So they were probably in swimsuits.
Well, no, the kids were in underwear. The kids were in tidy whities.
Because I had a load of time.
You can see, like, there are little clips of it that you could find where people have done, like, when this story happened, people found the video and, posted it. So I've seen a little bit of it. I didn't want to watch the whole thing because it just seemed gross to me. To me, that's just that there is a line and there is something that's too far. This was also a low budget production. It was just the two of them. And as opposed to, like, if you go to if you're on a film set, there are people on that film set who are trained to deal with, like, psychological trauma and things like that may come out from children doing these scenes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, there's more protections, and they don't have that. And so these kids were saying, and what the parents were saying, what the mom was saying is, like, the kids were suffering emotional damages from being in.
You let them do. I would have never even agreed.
I would have never let them do it.
That the mother, right?
That's what you say now until they offered you a check for a couple
Right.
$1 million to do the scene, and they would
Right.
say there's 50 people gonna be standing by, and the mother probably was standing there while the kids was in the tub too. So come on now, it ain't like they took the kids in some back alley and filmed it with a cell phone.
Which is probably why the case was dismissed.
Swimsuits to look like underwear, because I don't think that's legal.
Well,
I
the
don't think you can
case
violate
wasn't
it.
dismissed. They settled out of court.
It said dismissed.
Is that what it
From what I was under the impression of, is they settled out of court.
It was
I
settled
read
out.
that it was dismissed. The case was dismissed, or it was dropped, or whatever.
Or the case was dropped because they settled.
You read that they settled?
Yeah.
Okay. I had a feeling that's what it was. She just wanted money, like Ari Spears said.
So
I
at
mean,
the same time,
this was years ago,
Yeah, it
if
was
it
in
was just about
2013.
money,
and like she
yeah.
fought as a parent. I'm like, why would you let your kids do something like that? Because it can have that kind of effect, even though it was comedy. They're still children.
Right.
I would have never
Mm-hmm.
let my. Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I think that do I
The fact that
feel?
it was settled out of court is just
I feel like listen. I feel like everybody in this situation is going to be okay. Um, like they. I know Tiffany said she's lost out on money and jobs and stuff, but she got paper still. She gonna be alright. Ari Spears is gonna continue to not be funny.
not be funny. I think he's funny. I like his caricatures.
He's all
I
right.
don't
I
think
mean, I
he's
like some
funny,
of his
and I
older
think
stuff.
I've watched a few of his stand up, and I remember this one, and it was this guy and this girl in the audience, and he just kept going on them so hard, and I couldn't.
Mm.
Why?
I think the funniest thing to me he ever said was when he was talking about when you go to Popeyes and there's a Mexican guy behind the counter who don't speak English. And he was like, a happy day, macaroni and yeast.
I don't find his brand of humor funny. And then, did you hear what he said about Lizzo a couple weeks ago before all this came out?
Mm-mm.
What he said about her weight or
He
something.
said something about her weight, and then said when people were like, "But you're fat too, though."
Exactly. He's not fat.
Like-
He's chunky.
Yes.
Like you're fat too, and he was like, "Well, I could be fat. I'm a man."
Oh my God.
You know what? Now that whole statement and just that whole thing just makes me feel like, okay, you know what? Now I'm going to think he really is a predator.
Well, damn. Tell us how you really feel.
That's what got it.
He's got a nasty attitude. Like I can be fat because I'm a man. Ew, that's disgusting.
But some men,
and I'm a man, and that's the dumbest shit you can say because men don't give birth. Women at least give birth. Or they got him.
That just seems like a really male.
Chauvinistic,
chauvinistic, egotistical thing to say, and the fact that you would now it's just making now that you would write some little crazy crap like that. Now I'm just mad at him.
Or just a man that's lonely and probably want to sleep with her but can't.
That could be true too. He a hater.
Yeah.
He hating because she probably got a lot more money than him.
Amen. Ain't no probably.
Listen, Mad TV been over for him years ago.
She's a Grammy winner. Like she makes money.
Don't be talking about Lizzo.
Right.
Jason, what you over there studying? Hey, so
I'm looking to find. I want to find his exact comments.
Hey, have y'all seen? They got a joint on Netflix called Dahmer.
Ooh, I watched it. How far? Did you finish the first episode yet?
Okay, I haven't finished it. I got to
haven't
the part
started.
where,
I just started. I just only did one episode.
I go. That's it. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, that's not.
Jason did too.
So,
he only finished one episode.
So have y'all been seeing the controversy where people have been saying how good this actor is playing Dahmer, and then they talking about Jay Alphonse saying, but everybody criticized him for doing sex scenes with Uncle Clifford, but nobody was saying, oh, he's a really good actor. They were just saying he got to be gay because he playing it too good. I was like, that's what our community do. I don't care. Jay Alphonse is an acting motherfucker, okay?
Because I ain't gonna lie, Uncle Clifford. I still laugh at P Valley.
I haven't seen it yet.
I mean, he channeled the emotion and the struggle. Like, I mean, he channeled mental state in having to hide who you are because you're also this super masculine thugged out dude.
Right.
You know, and being in a gang and stuff.
I have to watch it because I haven't.
Oh, P Valley is worth.
Nigga, you never seen P Valley? What is
No,
wrong
I
with you? You
mean,
don't support
but
your people?
P Valley addresses a lot of stuff. They address
First
mental
of all,
health.
somebody told me that it was like P, like the Pussy Valley or something.
It
Yeah,
is
I thought
Pussy
you
That's
said
what
Valley.
that.
P Valley means. That's what it means.
It's supposed to
But
be
that's
P Valley, but
it's a strip
I
club.
keep talking about Uncle Clifford, so I get confused. Like, I don't understand. Who is
Uncle-
Uncle Clifford and why
he
is he
owns
involved
P
in
Valley,
that?
the strip
runs
club. He the
P
owner.
Valley. Uncle Clifford
Oh,
runs P
it's a
Valley.
strip club.
Yeah, and he owns it. And he
And they
also
call
is
him
in.
Uncle Clifford, but he dresses like a woman.
But got a thick ass beard.
And listen, and Uncle Clifford is the best. To me, Uncle Clifford is the best thing about that show because he is funny.
Okay,
Yeah,
him and
he's hilarious.
Uncle Clifford rules.
His rules, Uncle Clifford's
1822.
rules is funny. Listen, Mona, when he showed up in the cornfield with that red outfit with the little umbrella,
And the parasol.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or when he went to go get the the chitlins from the
But wait.
funeral.
He dressed like somebody from the slave era. That's what was so hilarious. And I was like, what is he doing?
But no, he be having on chaps with like biker shorts underneath of him though.
Listen, that's how at the season
know
finale,
who the
in the
stylist
last
is
season
for
finale,
him,
when he
but
had
I
that,
so
when he was sitting in the chair with that
appreciate
black
him.
outfit
I
on,
appreciate the stylist.
he
They
gets
had
his
fun
style
with
on.
him.
Whoever is dressing him for Uncle Clifford is doing
Yes, I
their
love
job.
that.
And then he be having on the brightest colors and the wigs that match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you see him when he
And
showed up
them nails
for
be
that
done.
head
Funeral
and that
nails done.
lime green.
In that lime
Everything.
green fit,
Yeah.
when he showed up in that funeral for that, I said, "Look at," I said, oh, "One thing Uncle Clifford gonna do is dress." You hear me?
Now I wouldn't call it dressing, but he doing him. Cause that shit be ridiculous.
Listen, that lime green outfit he had on for the funeral, Uncle Clifford be dressing. You hear me?
But I'm gonna tell you the mayor who died, I used to love him too. He would be in there fussing.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, I forgot his name. The mayor, he was hilarious.
You know the
And-
light skinned girl not coming back this next no more.
Yeah,
I don't want.
Yeah.
I ain't heard. No, I haven't finished this
Autumn
season yet.
Night. No, I read it. I read it.
Which
She
one?
not coming.
Wait a minute. Which one?
The one who
Autumn Night.
Autumn Night, the one who bought the.
Haley. Haley Autumn Night.
I couldn't stand her no way.
Who bought the pink from Uncle Clifford?
Oh, she's not coming back.
She's not coming back.
I think she should have. Like she was making the show too.
She's forgettable.
It's between
Yeah.
Uncle Clifford, Mercedes, and her
Uncle
mama.
Clifford, Lil Murder.
And Lil Murder.
Hold on.
And
So look,
Mercedes' mama.
in case you forget, they left off with drama because of her for killing her ex. So that's why they kidnapped Diamond. And
Shut up! Spoiler alert!
You ain't seen it?
No!
Oh, you need to get your life together.
Well,
Uncle
you
Clifford.
need to watch it.
That shit was on months ago.
Right, you need to watch it before it come back on. Shit.
I mean, I want to watch it before it come back on.
It's not even on no more.
She's a trip too.
The Mercedes mama?
She's a mess.
I love her. She's
Listen,
hilarious.
when she stole that money from Mercedes.
No, forget that. You missed the episode when she got up on that pole and started stripping or dancing.
Just watch it. That's the only thing in it that needs to be
To be running for mayor.
I ain't seen that part yet now.
That one.
Yeah.
That
She
was
got right
fun.
up there with her old ass.
When she stole that money from Mercedes and then told her she just took that money from she justified it because she's using it to get her church. Instead, I said, this woman
you
is
ain't finished
evil.
watching it though.
Say what?
How the hell you ain't finished watching it though? What's wrong with you?
Because
You ain't got nothing to do with your life.
I don't have stars no more. I gotta wait for it to come on something else.
Pay your damn bill. All right.
No,
Set the GoFundMe up on the page.
I do that too. I have it for while the shows I want to watch is on.
Well,
And then
clearly
I
he
get-
didn't because he ain't finish it.
It'll come on Hulu or one of those.
Yeah, it'll be on
Right.
Hulu. We don't have cable. We have Google doesn't have cable service anymore, so we had to go through Hulu, and we just didn't get stars when we got that. It didn't make sense.
You know how else you can get it? Xfinity, motherfucker. Pay the bill and stop playing.
I don't have Xfinity. I have Google.
Nobody want to pay for cable. Cable is expensive. I don't have cable either. I have Wi-Fi and I stream some stuff. And on a smart TV, you can watch TV.
Right. So I don't have all. Listen.
Now I do pay for a few channels.
I
But
pay
you
for
also
Hulu. Like
got
we have Hulu.
YouTube got YouTube TV, and they've got a lot of channels on there.
Okay, cheapskates.
No, that's not cheapskates.
Right.
Cable is
Cable is
overrated.
high
Listen,
For
cable
no
has.
damn
No.
for no damn reason.
Remember back in the day when cable was $80 a month?
Right. That's been a really long time. I think you were still a child when it was $80 a month.
Yeah.
Listen, so we was talking about. I was
$80.
talking to somebody the other day, and they was like, "Do you
I ain't
know?
seen an $80 cable bill in years.
Do y'all
And you
remember?
ain't
Do you
having
know
no
that there was a
$8
time
cable
in
bill
our
with Kentucky
lives
up in there.
that if you
What'd you
missed
say?
something on TV, you just missed it?
Say what now?
So can you think there's a time in our lives that if you missed something on TV, you just missed it?
You just missed
Oh, yeah.
it. Yep.
Wasn't no rewinding nothing. Wasn't no YouTubes and watching
Just
on
like
a different
phone calls.
HBO.
Just like phone calls. You called? I don't know. Like, I guess you gotta call me back. I wait.
You know what I mean?
Well, I
Like,
tell people no message does not guarantee a call back.
No,
People
remember
like,
before
I
call
called
IDs?
you. Did you leave a message? No. Well, why was I supposed to call you back?
Remember when call ID first came out and you would call somebody and say, you ain't see that call? Say, I ain't got call ID at home.
Shoot, I
You had to
got
go to that
call
little
ID
box
and I
and push the
still
button
don't
and
call
see
you
who
back.
called. And hope
Right,
nobody
No,
the
deleted it.
phone you
one-
answered on
The
wasn't the
one
phone
was
where the
star
box was. You
69.
ain't
Somebody you start. Well, who got star 69?
Star
Then you
Oh,
can
yeah.
tell who called you.
somebody call somebody. I used to hate when people do that.
Oh,
Like, stop
when
being
you
so
had
pressed for a phone call.
when you had to call this phone and you start staticking when you 2 feet from the box, you had to push channels.
Right.
You need to get over here.
Man,
I don't know.
back in the day.
Listen. I love using that Star 69.
Okay, can you give me?
Yeah, bro, Mike ain't come get
45
that
minutes?
stuff yet.
No.
I gotta call him again. I mean, I know he busy.
We're gonna have to talk about that next week. We got to bring back another episode of old school stuff.
We can do that. Matter of fact, guys, this has been a wonderful episode.
That's it.
Hey, make sure y'all watch Dahmer because I'm about to start watching it again.
Yeah, we're gonna have to finish it because that first episode. Look, we can talk about the first episode. Have you finished the first episode?
10.
That's quite a bit.
It's
I
10.
haven't watched it, but y'all can talk about it. I don't care.
Nigga. And
Is
watch my
that
mouth.
about the man that was
Look,
eating people?
I'm rewatching
Yes.
Game of Thrones.
I don't want to see
Jason,
that.
do you watch Game of Thrones?
I do.
Have you been watching House of Dragons?
I've not watched the last 3 episodes.
Man, that don't like a big porno. You watch House of Dragons.
What?
Listen,
Man.
I tried to get into House of Dragons.
I watched one
I haven't watched
episode.
the last 3
Everybody was in
episodes.
the room
It's-
having an orgy.
So that sounds like more like Game of Thrones than House of Dragons.
It was
Right.
House of Dragons.
I mean, there wasn't
now,
no orgy scene in the beginning of House of
Jason, what
Dragons.
I'm doing is I'm rewatching Game of Thrones too. So rewatching Game of Thrones and watching that makes me want to see House of Dragons more because it's 100 years before. So
Right.
I'm trying to connect the houses from the previous because in House of Dragons the Targaryens are at Winterfell.
Yes. Well,
And in Game of Thrones, the Lannisters had Winterfell.
I just want y'all to
no,
know y'all sound like a couple of
the Southern
nerds.
Lannisters have
I think I
Winterfell.
brought you a
The
stone.
Lannisters have King's Landing.
I mean, yes,
Yeah, King's Landing.
Yeah,
But and technically it's the Baratheons. But I was having a really hard time with the black people.
but that's only because they're married. For real, it's the Lannisters.
Well, no, it's the Baratheons. It's the Baratheons technically is the king. Cersei Lannister.
Right, but all the Lannisters live there.
Right. Because they
None
just
of
took
the
over.
Baratheons live there because those children are Jamie's. They're not the Kings.
Well, there's that. There is that.
Right.
Spoiler alert,
That's
if you've not
so
watched Game of Thrones,
nasty.
all them children, none of them children is his. Not
Right.
a single one of them.
That
All
one
the kids
of
is
them-
Jamie's.
but when they went out, so I just recently watched when they went out and killed all the bastard kids. The king, he got around, didn't he?
Yes.
It was a lot of them. I mean, it was still newborns. And
Look, I
all the
say
way
if
up
you
to
can watch
adult.
the first, I pretend like that last 2 episodes of the last season don't exist.
oh my gosh, don't get me started on that. It was such a disappointment.
But like that when spoiler alert, if you've not seen the 3rd episode of the last season of Game of Thrones, when Arya Stark, bad bitch tips her way onto that on that White Walker,
Yes. Like, it should have ended on that.
that should have been the end.
Everything after that, it was like, wow, you should have just let me just ended it with Arya killing the White Walker.
Because
The White
I was
Walker
like,
King.
that's
The
what
White
we, that's,
Walker
that
King
was the ending
cool
for
as a
me.
mug. Wasn't the White Walker King? He was cool as a mug.
Listen,
Put his hand out.
that White Walker was like, look, I'm going to get you anyway. It don't make me no never mind. I don't care.
All right. God damn it, shit. Damn, that Game
You
of
should
Thrones.
watch Game of Thrones.
You ain't watch Game of Thrones?
No, I ain't watched that crap.
If you go,
But
you have to watch
watching
Game of
House
Thrones.
Dragons?
I said I watched one episode and it was an orgy, and I sitting here with the sheets on watching.
I'm trying to figure out what
Ew,
episode of
JR.
House of Dragons was that.
Oh God!
Gotta cut all the lights and candles watching that.
Shut up,
That was
JR.
not. You were watching Game of Thrones. You were not watching House of Dragons.
Well, there is that episode, that scene.
Oh,
in
wait
the
a minute. The episode when he took Rhaenyra to the
Yeah, there is that scene in there where
Okay.
where all the girls
Yeah,
is in
that
there,
was-
everybody in there doing their thing.
Told you I wasn't tripping.
the
The only thing
Game
about
of
House of Dragons
Thrones,
that I
they
can't
had
get
way
behind,
more.
and I'm trying to.
That
I watched
just
the
sounds like
black
a
people
show
with the
I
blonde
don't need to
hair.
be watching.
I watched a couple episodes of Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones is one of them shows that up until the last 2 episodes of the final season just got better and better and better.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because I'm rewatching it, right? And I'm like into it like when I first started watching it.
Yeah. And then it just so happened to fall them last two episodes. I feel like they was rushed. Like if they had taken their time and shown just Daenerys actually getting to the Mad Queen, then it would have made sense. But like,
It just like turned into the Mad Queen.
right? I mean, listen? What
Oh my God,
I too would have burned down King's Landing, but I would have shown a reason. But at any rate, guys, I gotta get ready for my walk and cook my dinner.
Yo, walk? What the fuck?
I have to get in shape.
Yeah. It's 6:20. He's getting in shape.
Yeah,
There's
I
nothing wrong
know.
with that. Good job.
All right, Mr. Walk.
Shut up, JR.
Until next time.
Until
how
next
the fuck
time,
Mona
guys,
gonna
don't
say,
forget Black
hold
Unicorn
on.
Magics.
Like,
Don't forget to hit like and subscribe on this video if you want to see more stuff like the cousins. I actually have a Survivor video coming out tomorrow.
Survivor. I'm a survivor.
Yes. I also have my video, if you look, with Mona's Take, where we're discussing the Big Brother finale. So there's all kinds of really cool stuff on the channel for you guys. Love you guys so much. Thank you to my family for once again being here and hanging out with me this week.
Yeah. Love you, brother.
Love you.
I thought Jerry was on here. She had texted me.
She still ain't she still cussing for Jesus?
Did you say cussing for Jesus?
Yeah.